because Offset and Cardi B have been in the news this week as Offset has now filed for spousal support during this divorce.
Now asking that Cardi B pay him spousal support. Offset is still asking for joint custody of the children, and he wants Cardi's place to serve as a primary residence for the kids. Offset team says that he does not need the money. He also alleges that he did this because Cardi B is barely ever with their kids.
And he's requested that spousal support for Cardi B in their divorce proceedings that she originally filed in August of last year.
The fact that I'm waking up right now to see that this and his ass team, I know it's not his team. I know it's his bitch. Gonna tell the Breakfast Club the only reason why this asking for spousal support because I was asking for everything. Because I was asking for everything and because I don't be with my kids. Yo, you such a ass. Word to my mother. I want you to die, but I want you to float.
So is Offset acting bad and bougie?
He's acting very bad and bougie.
Is he acting bad and bougie?
Hey, man, you know he gonna get back, especially if he's seeing a viral clip of his woman on a damn boat and it's some pink substance getting past and Stephon Diggs is smacking on her ass.
I don't know how much I can respect Offset for this. I don't.
Remember, she's got custody of the kids. She's partying on the boat with cocaine.
I do. I remember all this and stuff like that. But how do you think Offset looks? Ask for.
I think morally, as a man, it's not a good look, but I think legally, it's cool because if you want these divorce laws to change, they have to start affecting women.
Yeah,
true.
So unless you're cool with the way the divorce system is, we do need to see more men doing this.
The marriage system is not. It's not for men. It's totally against men.
Well, no, it's against the breadwinner. But if the woman's the breadwinner in the situation, then the tides are turning. So all them masters and y'all sisters be dragging about.
What's my boy name that got married to? Was it Halle Berry? He got married and he got some bread off their asses.
Another kept man. Like,
hey, he the white one or the black one?
He's a white one. He didn't mind. The one that married Halle Berry.
I know who you talking about.
He done. I didn't even know. He done married 3 top-end women and divorced their ass and got spousal. Some bread.
Yeah, he licked off.
So again, it just a lot of men don't do it because it seems like no, that's a bitch move. But hey, if she makes more, you got to.
So look,
if she makes more, you got to.
To me, Offset come off looking like he in this off.
He is, man. The nigga, man. Listen, we know that mad because she getting piped down. We know this.
She went from your number one on your roster,
right, to somebody else roster. She on Stephon Diggs roster right now.
Your number one to somebody else roster.
Right.
You gotta watch. Yeah, I'd be.
And you see her ass twerking on the video. She was in the club last week. This week she on a boat. She living her best life. The shit out of, and he flaunting that shit. Hey. You can't see. Listen, you can't be mad when you was out there. It's all good just a week ago. Boy, when you was doing it. This hurt.
He 38 hot.
He hurt.
Boy,
It's like,
I mean, I think both people are suckers in the midst of this.
They are.
Offset was cheating on her before they got married.
Right.
He got married and they continued cheating on her. So he's consistent. She knew what it was when she married.
And she gave his ass 5? How many kids she gave that nigga?
They both toxic.
Right, exactly.
Of course they're
so
toxic.
Now, since we see a toxic situation playing out, right? Toxicity
is nothing new.
Nah, not at all.
But in this case, you get paid for it because viewership and shit like that. Views and stuff. Viral videos and shit. It's money behind this shit now.
Offset's just bad and bougie.
Yeah, he mad because she getting.
Now, Charles said if he really goes through with the alimony thing, then he can't be a rapper anymore because if he brags about his money, everybody's going to say that's Cardi's money.
Oh, what's that line? What's that line, Jay? Money? Y'all already got my lady money.
That's your like girl's tour or world tour?
Yeah, is that your girl's tour? Charles, I'm going to ask you this. Offset, when he was with Migos, he was still kind of, but he's more known as Cardi B's husband.
Yeah.
That's his role.
He
now.
hasn't done shit since he left Amigos.
I mean, even he dropping an album. He just did. He don't know nothing about it.
That's how we know him now. It's not a rapper.
Right.
It's Cardi B's husband.
Yeah, so
He probably link back. He gonna link back. Watch the Migos get back together. Watch.
You
Go ahead.
can't. They're gone.
yeah, Takeoff is gone.
Takeoff gone. You can't get back
No,
together.
but they can still him and what's his name?
They ain't going to. They're not going to.
Yeah, they don't like
get
each other.
that.
I think they will. They
still
family.
can't
They
rekindle
family.
That Migos, like the Migos, even though I'm not the biggest
Quavo.
Migos fan,
Quavo.
he
I
will
think
not
they'll get
be
back.
able to mimic what they did.
Yeah,
You're right, but I believe with this latest shit that's going on with his ass, don't be surprised if him and Quavo link back up and start doing music again.
I mean that might be a possibility. He's gonna be able to afford studio time. if he-
Right, he gonna need it because he listen. He gotta take his mind off of shit.
Now Cardi did go on a rant about this. She called him a bitch and wished him to blow, stating that she was crashing out over this request. She clarified that she wants her own divorce filings for no child support because she wants this to be done and the marriage to be over, and she feels like this is tying her up. And she's accusing Offset of not paying the mortgage on their Atlanta home for over a year and claimed he has barely seen their youngest daughter, stating he's only seen her about 5 times since she was born in September of 2024. And she's alleging that Offset refuses to travel to New York to see their children and insists on them coming to him. And she's accusing him of harassing and threatening her, particularly when he knows she is with Stefan Diggs.
Now, how he know he's with Stefan Diggs?
Because she wasn't she on that boat?
Yeah,
Man,
so
they've
but
been
how
everywhere.
But how do he know when to contact her? When she said he contacted her when she knows he with Stefan Diggs. How
Well,
do
she's
he?
contacting him he's contacting her because
she
she's
knows,
with Stefan Diggs. He doesn't know when she's
Oh, okay.
with him exactly.
Gotcha.
He's trying to get back at her because, like you say, he's salty. You know, Stefan wearing the brakes off
He
that.
knows Stefan digging her ass out.
And he said, Offset's team said he filed for spousal support because he feels Cardi was being unfair about visitation and was trying to clean him out, though they deny he needs the money.
And
So-
all these law firms
Which
seeing
was dumb for the lawyers to say.
right. All these law firms just going after the bread, and like I said,
Maybe this was a manipulation tactic to gain some control over the visitation rights for his children. So
Probably.
maybe he's on some bargaining. I'll drop this request if you let me see my children more often. And I believe Cardi. I don't believe this is checking on his children. He's just playing that weekend dad now that he knows she's with someone else. And Stefan Diggs, ew.
Now that he knows that Cardi is no longer available to him, like you can't get it. No
and
more
even if
stuff
she
like
was,
that.
he wouldn't with her no more because he got piped out.
Yeah, she got down, but that's my thing. Why is Stefan Diggs dealing with Cardi B?
Because
Single
he's
mama
trying to
three?
get his.
It's
his-
an ego.
He's trying to get his thing up.
This thing will be up by playing football and being good.
Stephon, when's the last season Stephon Diggs had a good season?
Actually, last year before he got a torn ACL,
But he's trying to get his stock up. Being a football player, we all know that you're not.
you
As
got a
seen
short,
as a basketball
you got a
player.
short lifespan.
Your helmet's always on, stuff like that. That's why
There's no personality.
He's getting his stock up, hanging out with Cardi.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I see it anyway.
Well, I mean, Stefan has always been out there.
But
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, with Cardi, you're
Yeah, you
a tier higher now.
you married woman, a super.
He better be lucky he ain't in. This ain't in North Carolina because you
Right.
really got laws.
Exactly. If it was North Carolina, you said North Carolina, she would
Carolina.
got there. You would have
Offset would really get
got
some
your
money
ass.
out of
There's an old law still on North Carolina books and also 6 other states. It's called alienation of affection. And for one man in eastern North Carolina, well, it meant a huge payout. He sued the man his wife had an affair with and won a judgment of $750,000.
Well, actually, she would have got Offset.
Oh yeah, yeah,
She
they,
got-
yeah.
She
They
got his
both
ass.
would have been paying
Right,
each
they
other,
both been
though.
paying each other shit.
Y'all glad y'all ain't in North Carolina because we don't take to that down here
Yeah,
too
we don't
kind.
play that
We have
shit.
many anti-whore laws for
Right,
married
we don't
whores.
play that shit.
Just as long as you're not a married whore, you can whore out in Carolina. You just got to be careful and make sure if you're married, you divorce before
First.
moving on.
Exactly.
Not separated.
Yeah,
Divorce.
Divorce.
Yeah, because we got some crazy laws here. So hopefully, I don't care if Offset gets spousal support or not.
I don't either.
Yeah, so
I mean, it's I might be cheap for saying this, but it's cool to see a man do it every
Yeah.
now.
As I said,
No,
those-
it is.
Yeah, you know,
Sometimes
because
your
I'm
ego
like, we
need it.
always
It's the
see
only way the
women.
laws change.
Yeah, we always see women knocking in the head, getting banked.
yeah, it's
So
the
it's-
only way.
Go
It's
get it,
cool. It's
Offset.
cool to see a man
But
get
we
away
gonna
with
look
it.
at you a lot different.
Of course, that's the only thing.
We gonna
like, nigga, I'm looking at you the side eye, nigga. Look, if you got 30, you better make 130. And
You
then
out
you
here
start
balling,
talking.
and we gonna be like,
Right.
oh, for Cardi B money. That's
Yeah,
a damn
yeah.
shame.
We know 30 million of that was Cardi B money. Ain't your money. We ain't make it all no Migos.
Bad and bougie.
Bad and
boy.
bougie.
Bad and bougie.
Very bad and bougie. Okay, well, hopefully things go planned, go well for Cardi and Offset. And really, I just wish they would just get back together, because when
Nah.
two
Oh,
toxic
that's a-
people
that's
are
a wrap.
together,
Nah.
you don't have to worry about them meeting non-toxic people corrupting them.
Whatchamacallit getting back together before I see those two getting back
Who?
together.
Who's
Remy
what?
and Pap getting back together before
Nah,
those two.
nah, that's done.